What's good, Bit Rushers? It's Kyler, and today we're going to be going over Spartan Protocol. For all you that are new, please follow me on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you want, join the Telegram group at BitRush9000 for all of them, and link in the description. Discount code RUSH2020 to get 10% off throughout the month of December on the merch store. I'm also dropping NFTs every single week and some Ethereum altcoins for your chance to qualify to win on that. Leave your Ethereum collectible address in the comments below any of my videos throughout the month of December. Here we go, guys. Alright, so real quick, I saw this one this morning on Ivan on Tech. If you guys aren't familiar with Ivan on Tech, he has an academy where you can learn blockchain and Ethereum programming, all kinds of different coins, and you can even learn just about the basics of how cryptocurrencies work. And I have a link for that in the description if you want to sign up and get a discount. And he also does YouTube, so I watch his channel, and he has this on there where he had a video of CZ from Binance talking about this project. And yeah, so I'm going to be super bullish on this project. Just want to let you guys know and let you guys know about it and why I'm so bullish here. So real quick, the Spartan protocol incentivizes the formation of capital and liquidity pools, such as they can be used for synthetic token generation, lending, derivatives, and more. Sorry, that was like a weird sentence. Yeah, so providing liquidity and securing the network. So this is the Binance Smart Chain. So if you aren't familiar with Binance Smart Chain, I have another video talking about the Binance Smart Chain. I'll leave that link in the description, and it should be popping up above now. Basically, it's Binance's version of the Ethereum network, and it's actually really fast and very cheap. I would say it's close to some of the other coins that are out there that are trying to beat Ethereum. And it is an ERC20, so, technically it is, I guess, based on Ethereum. And in that video, I explained that it's not a layer 2 to BNB and the regular chain. It actually runs in parallel, and they can kind of like sync coins and transfer coins back and forth between the two chains. And so it's actually pretty cool technology-wise. Binance has the capital to throw at developers and build these things that regular DApps might not be able to do with just self-funding or trying to raise capital and things like that. So technically wise, their projects are usually pretty good. And the reason why I'm bullish on this project is actually that if you read about it, it talks a little bit about RUNE. Okay, and the rumor is that this is from the same guys that did RUNE. If you know anything about me and my channel, you know I love RUNE. RUNE is one of the coins that I made the most money on any altcoin, and I'm still super bullish on RUNE. I still hold a huge bag of RUNE, and there's a reason why, and it's because it does all of these amazing things. And to me, what it seems like from reading this is basically this is RUNE for the Binance Smart Chain. And what chain is RUNE? RUNE is the regular Binance chain, right? BNB, Binance Network, is what RUNE operates on and does. So it only makes sense that if CZ put out a bounty or whatever, tried to seek some guys to develop something very similar for Binance Smart Chain, which is his other chain, he would probably get the exact same guys, and they already have the code written. And if you follow RUNE, it's actually like only a few lines of code. I think they say in there like, getting the code, it's only a few lines of code, so anyone can copy the code. But to get the network, you have to have millions of dollars in, nodes and, people that are validating and all sorts of other technical stuff. But basically saying that the code itself wasn't, what made the project special, essentially. And that was from RUNE themselves. So to me, that, almost like hinted at the fact that there might be a clone coming or a copy coming. And that was several months ago. And if I was a better researcher, I would dig up that tweet and show it for you guys, but sorry. So anyway, let's go through it. So liquidity pools, the heart of the Spartan protocol, are the incentivized liquidity pools driving on-market capital formation. Liquidity pools are facilitated by automated market maker AMM algorithm with liquidity-sensitive fees. So very, very similar language that we see in RUNE. Liquidity sensitive fees ensure the system can sense correct token purchasing power at all times, allowing scalable and risk tolerant growth. Synthetic token generation. Spartan Protocol allows the generation of synthetic assets using price anchors offered by its own liquidity pools, collateralized by liquidity pool shares. Liquidity pool shares on market, value stabilized, and can be instantly liquidated. Liquidity sensitive fees ensure position taken up scale and depth of availability or available liquidity, preventing deleveraging spirals common to other systems. Okay, so a lot of this is very complex, guys. Essentially, what it's saying is you can make a pegged asset. So, synthetic asset is like a pegged asset. If we see on BepSwap, there's wrapped Ethereum, there's wrapped Bitcoin, there's wrapped Tether now. There's a whole bunch of wrapped tokens on the BEP chain that aren't those actual tokens, but they're collateralized using the RUNE pool shares. So similar thing here, that they're going to be having like pegged assets to different chains based on the liquidity of the Spartan network. So really cool stuff. Lots of great ways to earn. If you guys aren't familiar with BepSwap 2 or RUNE, go check out all my videos on that. I have a ton of them. You just search my channel, and lots of good stuff there, guys. Like, honestly, my favorite coin, my favorite like system to earn, providing liquidity. I love it. For me, it's basically being the bank. Like, I always feel like, you get screwed by the bank, the credit card companies, whatever, traditional finance, and the whole like benefit, the greatest part about decentralization and cryptocurrency is that you can now provide liquidity. You are now the bank. If you guys ever played Monopoly growing up, the banker almost always wins because they control the money, right? You want to be the guy that controls the money, the guy lending the money, the guy earning on other people using their money. So for me, it's a win-win, no-brainer. If this is, for me, I think Binance is going to be pumping BSC, the Binance Smart Chain, and this is going to be one of the main things they use to get assets onto the network, right? So for people to want to use this network, they have to be able to transfer their Ethereum easily onto the network. They have to be able to transfer their Bitcoin easily onto the network. And so these synthetic token minters allow people to do that, right? If I'm holding a lot of Bitcoin and I want to trade on BSC, rather than go through the process of sell all my Bitcoin and buy that other asset, sometimes can be a lengthy process. I can now just basically swap it out with the pegged asset, a synthetic token. And I may not have the technicals on this 100%, guys. So I try to be as technical as I can, and then be able to relay that to you guys without going too in depth, because once I get too in depth, I don't understand it. So, there may be, missing pieces that I'm not explaining, or moving parts that I'm not, putting together, but that's my best, understanding of this process. And programmable incentive token, fixed in supply and emanated for participation. So again, very similar to RUNE. The way RUNE started was a very small supply, and it started with I believe it was like a 80 or 90% APY it started with, and then by the time I got into it, I think it was like 50 or 60%, and then it slowly trickled down, and they're saying this is going to trickle down over 10 years. So again, is it made by the guys at RUNE? We don't know. It's a rumor at this point, but it would make sense that if someone was going to clone what they're doing on BepSwap and doing with RUNE and put the same exact type of project on the Binance Smart Chain, they would just get the guys from RUNE, because if they want both networks to be able to work together in sync, they want to work with the team that's already doing it on the BNB network. That's my take on this project, guys. Again, you guys can do your own research on this, and There is a Medium article talking about it. If you want, you can go through this, and it goes through in depth on all the different tokens. I feel like I've talked about it pretty good already. Honestly, though, I wish I knew about it earlier, because this thing is already pumping, guys, like crazy, crazy style. It's been out for a little while since, let me go to max. Yeah, since like October-ish. And it was back at 7 cents. That's kind of where I bought into Rune, was around 10, 12 cents. I wish I knew about this one a little bit sooner, because I missed this whole early growth stage. And then all of a sudden today, I think that interview at CZ came out, and then Ivan talked about it. And then all of a sudden now we're up here around 19 cents. I only got a small amount. And the reason I only got a small amount, guys, is just because it did have so much growth so fast. A lot of times some of these guys, especially whales, they'll get into these projects that they hear are, getting big real quick, and they'll pump them real quick, and then sell out their tokens, and it will drop back down to a more reasonable price. So I am holding some. However, I don't think this project is up and running yet. Again, let's just look real quick. Like, dude, what's their most recent update? Because I don't want to give you guys bad information. DAO version 2 ready for automated testing. Yeah, so we're only in testing, so this thing isn't live yet. There'll definitely be some bag holders, but I think there's a lot of people that are buying the rumor and selling the news here. So the news came out, and people are, pumping this and are going to start selling it out. And hopefully we'll get it back down under 15 cents. Like, I would really like to pay under 15 cents. I know it's not that much more right now. We're only at like 19 cents. And this thing will definitely pump up to $1 if you guys see what Rune is doing. However, Rune is just only about to get Bitcoin on the network. And, as of right now, it's in testing, and then they're going to get Ethereum on sooner, and so it's just starting to hit $1 now that they're getting everything working. However, keep in mind, once they have it working on Rune Network, on BepSwap, on ChaosNet, if it is the same guys, right, allegedly, if it is the same guys, they'll be able to just swap everything over. So everything that they're getting working on Rune's basically going to be the test net for this. So this is going to launch much faster. However, you're still probably not going to see those prices up over $1 until they have a working app out where you can actually swap tokens and use the BSC chain. So that's my analysis of it, guys. Like I said, I'm going to continue to buy some here and there because I don't want to miss out either. That's the other thing. Like, I bought a small amount, and if it continues to pump and continues to pump, I'm going to keep buying small amounts as it goes, so I at least have a decent sized bag. But really, I'm waiting. Again, like I said, not financial advice. Do your own due diligence. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. For me, I want to get it a little bit cheaper than the price here of the most recent pump. But yeah, again, guys, just super bullish on this, everything about it. Go watch some of my Rune videos, some of my BepSwap videos, and not the early ones because that staking is no longer going. Watch the ones about ChaosNet and BepSwap, and about like Rune info, RuneStake info, or whatever it is, the website there that you can see all the stuff. Actually, give me 1 sec. I'll pause the video here and bring that back. All right, so this is runestake.info. I have a video on this as well, but this is kind of what it looks like. This isn't from the actual team. This is just a guy that, I guess, built this to help the community. And so you can kind of see how much liquidity you're providing and how much money you're making on this. I recently made a good amount of money on the TWT token. I had a video on that today. If you guys want, you can go check that out too. Just real quick, let's look at the numbers because some of this stuff can be a little bit confusing. I just want to show you on the TWT network here. Added value, $560 in USD value. Withdrawn value, $426. So I added 560 and I withdrew 426. My current value is 483. My gain and loss was 349. So I'm still holding basically almost the same as what I put in. And then it has liquidity versus the hodl. So if I was just hodling these two coins, oh, look at that. If I was just hodling these two coins here, and the price increased, the amount I'm making by providing liquidity over just holding those coins is 12.99%, a total of $112 increase by providing liquidity. So again, same thing, same idea. except on the Binance Smart Chain. Not financial advice. Do your own due diligence, do your own research, guys, but this one's definitely going in my portfolio. I'm going to continue to increase my stack and definitely going to be one of the things that I use to provide liquidity on in the future for the Rush token. If you guys aren't familiar with that, link in the description. I have another video covering it, but I'm doing a pre-sale on my own token where I tokenize the investment fund of all my cryptocurrency on a project I'm doing on the playlist Becoming a Crypto Millionaire, where I turn $1,000 into $1 million in under a year. That's it for today. Smash the thumbs up, share with a friend or family member. Happy crypto. Let's get that coin.